Greetings from WBCS Neo. Today what we're going to do is basically we're going to do a YAW solve, a slight variation of it, just the way I do it, the method I do, and we'll show you intuitive stuff I've just picked up just by doing 4x4 for a little while. Okay, so as a 4x4 rule, we normally do what's called reduction method, where we build the centers up, complete the centers, and form a cube back into a 3x3 state, so you can solve it like a 3x3. Okay, in this case what we'll try to do is we'll get a pair. We're just lucky on this scramble. If you want to try the scramble, that's what it should look like. That's the scramble code at the top there, if you know how to scramble code. If you don't, go and read now, because it is so easy to get it wrong, especially on a 4x4. 3x3 is bad enough, God help people who have got anything bigger than a 4x4, it's a nightmare. Okay, so we've got basically I've tried to build the first four of the white up first, and then what I want to do is put the yellows on top. Okay, so I've got, in this case I've got two whites straight away. Okay, now what I would normally do is I would look for either a white on the other side of this, or place a white on the other side of this. In this case I happen to have one here. All that does is allows me to rotate all this around without messing these two up, so I can keep an eye on these two. In this case we've got, what happened was we had a white here already lined up, so that'll already go with that one. So we'll just bring that round with a nice U-wide slice. Okay, and then we want that down here. Okay, so just F2 and then RY prime, and that brings it down here. As I come round, I can see these two yellows paired up, and that's what I've been doing next, is pair another set of yellows. Generally when you got this done, you usually find you've got a pair of yellows hanging about somewhere. It's not very often you don't get them, or they might be opposite each other, like on the corners, which is an easy fix in a couple turns. So what you want to do is just rotate the cube round. You don't have to go like do a wide to do that. You can if you want, it's up to you. If you're trying to keep an eye on stuff, it's probably advisable to rotate and keep an eye on where that's rotating, rather than rotate this and move things around. Okay, so we've got the yellows here. So what you want to do is you want to put these two yellows up here somewhere. So to do that, you turn sideways and just put it up the top, do a U2 and bring it back down. Okay, so that was L wide prime U2 L wide, and that puts that back up there, keeps this intact. From here you're looking for your next set of yellows. In this case we've got one here, okay, and the next one is there. So what you want to do is you want to bring this one to here, or you can bring this one to here, whichever. Since most people do things right-handed, there we go, we've got that one in. Bring that one round. This is come in handy because these two are lined up, which means it's just a quick insert. Okay, if they weren't, if they were over here, you would want this U2'd, because you need to substitute this around a little bit. So you need to bring this up, which breaks your square on the bottom, as you can see here. Your whites are all separated. Bring this round, so that moves that over and brings this yellow pair together, forming your square, which repairs your square on the bottom as well. So that's those two done. Dead easy. It's intuitive. Okay, from here we are looking for the first pair you can find for the edges, for the bottom edges. So you want 3 edges made down here. Now we've got first one's dead easy. There we go. Poof, there's the first one. Red white, got it straight away, so I'm going to insert that down here. Okay, I've spotted blue white up here, and there's the other blue white here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this a little bit sneaky. I'm going to bring this one down, okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of the finishing algorithms to pair these two up, because sometimes you get an additional pair generated on the cube when you do this. So if you do that, you've got this pair, but you might also find you have another pair somewhere else flitting around. Sometimes you don't, it's just a look of the draw. Okay, from here you want to insert that one next to the red, because the sequence is R, blue, orange, green, around that way. Okay, so if you want, you can do it in sequence. You don't have to. You can just build edge pieces up. You can just look for any edge pieces that are supposed to be on the bottom. We're looking, we've got an orange up here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flick this one up. Ooh, and we've got a pair. Okay, so 2 moves, I've got a pair. Great. In this case I want to do a D2 and insert that orange so it's opposite red. So I've now got 3 of the edge piece complete for the cross. At this point stop, don't do the cross. Okay, you can, but it makes fiddly work for the centers next, which is I'm going to show you a really nice method of doing that. So what you want to do is when you've got this bit here, this is what the yellow bit does. You've got your 3 edge pieces in the correct orientation. They don't have to be, but it makes your life easier to see what's going on. So you want to put that to your left, and this bit needs to be at the top. So this is your U layer. So whenever you turn this, it doesn't affect what's going on here. It keeps this intact. From here, what you want to do is, I've got 2 reds here, which is nice. Okay, so that's my first, what I'm going to class as my first completion. Okay, so what I want here is blue. Okay, so what I want to do is, I've got a blue edge piece here which is going to match here. So what I do is bring this one round, bring this one up, and insert. Okay, so we rotate that round, so get that out of the way. Looking for another one, so the next colour would be orange. Okay, again we've got orange here, we've got orange here, so those two are going to go alongside each other, and that has given me an extra bonus because I've actually got that green pair already. So we come round, and I want to put a green pair in. Okay, so but I've got this green here, so what I want to do is I just want to bring that round, see where this green is, and this is where I begin to put the actual pieces in. At this stage we've got all the lower part of the cross done. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to keep them intact if you can. At this stage we only have 3 options for inserting, which makes it nice and quick. So if you've got the piece here, okay, what you want to do is you want to put this piece here. So if you do that, then you've got a pair. Oh look, another pair. Okay, bring that in and back. Got 2 pairs now. Now we've only got red and blue. If I bring this round and show you, you've only got red and blue to worry about. So we know it's blue that I need to insert here. So we'll look at where the blue is. In this case it's going to be there, so I want this at this point. So you bring that round, and now you insert, and that finishes all the edges off at the same time. Nice and simple, dead easy. There's only 3 moves you can possibly do that to get that right, and it's dead simple. Once you've done that, line your cross back up to where it should be. Okay, so you've got pretty much your whole cross done. You just need to fix your edge. So we're looking for the white green wherever he's hiding. He's on one of these edge pieces somewhere. It's always the case, you can never see it when you're showing an example. So he's there, so I'll just insert him and do a pair up, bring that and fix it. Okay, there's my pair, straight in. So we've got the cross done. First thing I'm going to do here, you've got options. You can either just start pairing up all these pieces and fixing them. Okay, however, you've got these 2 back bits here that you can't really see what's going on until you bring them up. So what I tend to do is I tend to build up either, unless I know what colours are at the back and I'm really intuitive and doing like that, I would build up. So I've got green orange here, so I've got a green orange already in there, which is nice. Okay, so I would probably bring this one in and try and pair those 2 up. Okay, we've got them there, doesn't matter, but we could just fix that, put it right. Happen to get all the F2L done at the same time, bonus, that stays put. Okay, so we want either red and green, or we want orange and blue, whichever comes first. We've got an orange blue here, bonus, we've got orange blue here. So I would play that orange blue straight in, got it, and insert it down here. The reason I'm doing that is because I've got these done. If I rotate that to the back, I can now do all this without having to look at these 2 sides. I don't have to look for the edge pieces that are presenting themselves up here. So now I can just do quick solve. So if I do yellow, red here, okay, that's going to be green, red. That's nice, isn't it? But that's in the wrong place, so it makes no difference anyway. So I would sledgehammer that one, so I can just go straight in, marries and back. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that edge at the back, so that now limits my view of what I need to look at to these 4 positions, or 5 I should say. So these 5 positions are the only things I need to look at now, because everything else is covered or blocked. So I've got 5 positions to work with now. So red, blue, I can see red, blue's here. Okay, insert, pair it up and flick it out. Again, put that back at the back, I've done it. Got this other pair, now we're down to 2 and 4 pairs left. Okay, so I can repeat. Okay, I can just keep on repeating. Got blue edge here, Okay, now I'm down to those ones and this one. So there's 3 edges left, and I carry on repeating that every single time. So I could just insert sledgehammer, bring a slot in, done. So I'm now down to 2, and it should be normally end up with this situation. You might end up with the opposite situation where you'd have to do 2 algorithms. There's one algorithm does the whole 4 of those together, so they're all paired up. Now you do F2L. Okay, so we can see F2L pairs. Oops, overshooting on that one. So there's one in red blue, which is here, done, and we've got orange blue corner fix, done. And then this is just, now we're just on standard 3x3 cubes now. However, we have a parity problem by the looks of it. If I just do that twice, yeah, we've got parity. So we're going to fix the parity, which is always fun. I'm not the best at this because I'm still getting to it. Now we've got a soon. Okay, and from here we have got, I think we've got PLL parity here by the looks of this one. So, oh, actually we're not, no, actually. Yeah, PLL parity. So we've got these two the wrong way around. I thought we had. So we'll fix that. Okay, got that. Now we've just got a U-perm to fix, and we are solved. Oh, and the camera just freezes just as I do that. Although there you go. So that is solved. So yeah, the whole, at this point here when you're doing the cross, if you're just a white solver like I am, it's really good to remember the rotation of these. Okay, Bogger was a good one, I think J-Perm used to remember. So blue, orange, green, red, Bogger, or I like to call it Bugger, and that remembers it well. So as long as you get that right and get these edge pieces in the right orientation first before anything else, then generally this falls together very, very quickly. I don't see any other problems with that. It's a really nice technique because those 3 edge pieces just allows you to don't put the 4th one in, allows you to get the center pieces done really quick because it reduces how many moves you need to do. And then edge pairing is really simple. It's the same for pretty much all cubes 4x4 and plus. So as long as you know those algorithms, it's pretty straightforward. It took me a couple of minutes just to recall what, because I hadn't done anything above 3x3 for a long time because I focused on 3x3. Because I only had 7x7s until recently. So yeah, but the 4x4 is a great one to learn how to do stuff on the bigger cubes. So if you are going to progress beyond 3x3, get a 4x4 first, learn all the algorithms, because you can get into the algorithm states very quickly on this, whereas it takes a lot longer on anything bigger. So the bigger the cube, the longer it takes to get to a final stage, as it were, where you might have OLL parity or PLL parity. And drilling bigger cubes isn't as nice as drilling a small cube like this. So if you want to do parity drilling like that, where you've got parity there, for example, so you've got 2 that you can't possibly solve because it's the wrong way around, so you just fix that just by, oops, yeah, and that will do it. So yeah, PLL parity. I love the parity algorithms now. Now that I know them. The worst one is the OLL parity, because it's one of those really, I don't know how people do it fast, because I haven't really sat down and tried to figure out a good finger trick for it, because 4x4s and stuff don't finger trick that easily. But this cube has worn in a little bit better now, and it moves really nice. So yeah, so enjoy. Definitely get magnetic, by the way. I have got non-magnetic 7x7s and they're a nightmare. This is a really nice cube to solve on now, and I'm loving it. I love it to bits now that I've got a magnetic 4x4 and beyond. So there you go. Enjoy. Please subscribe, like and share. Oh, by God's sake, I wish someone would actually comment on my videos, because I know what comments on, they're all shy. Please comment. I would love to reply to anything or any advice people have got in regards to what I was doing. If you've got some tips on what I was doing there, if I was doing something slightly wrong that you think I should be doing a different way, here's a comment and I'll take it under my wing, sort of thing. Okay, until the next time, have fun.